Pompeius Occo, a portrait of a Renaissance man. The portrait of Pompeius Occo by Dirck Jacobsz, painted around 1531, is a remarkable example of the Northern Renaissance style of portraiture. The painting depicts Occo, a wealthy merchant and banker from Amsterdam, who was also a patron of the arts and a prominent figure in the city's cultural and religious life. The painting is rich in symbolism and detail, reflecting Occo's personal and professional achievements, as well as his aspirations for the afterlife. The painting shows Occo standing behind a marble ledge, against the backdrop of a mountainous landscape with an unidentifiable city on the left. He is wearing a black bonnet, a dark brown jerkin over a white shirt, and a gown with a broad fur collar, probably lynx. His attire indicates his status and wealth, as well as his connection to the Fugger banking house of Augsburg, where he grew up and worked as a representative. The fur collar may also be a reference to his estate inventory, which listed a black gown trimmed with leopard, or lynx, among his possessions. Occo's pose and expression are dignified and confident, suggesting his self-assurance and authority. He looks directly at the viewer, engaging them in a silent dialogue. His left hand rests on a skull, which stands for the fleeting nature of life and the inevitability of death. His right hand holds a red carnation, the symbol of resurrection and the hope of eternal life. The carnation could also represent marital fidelity, if this portrait had a companion piece showing Occo's wife, Dirck, but it is not known whether it ever did. The contrast between the skull and the carnation creates a striking visual and thematic balance, highlighting the tension between mortality and eternity, earthly existence and heavenly aspirations. Hanging from the tree on the right is the family coat of arms, which Occo was granted by Emperor Maximilian I in Augsburg in 1504. The coat of arms features a golden lion on a blue field, surrounded by 4 stars and a crown. The lion symbolizes courage and nobility, while the stars and the crown signify honor and glory. The coat of arms links Occo's present identity to his lineage and heritage, as well as his loyalty to the emperor and the Holy Roman Empire. The painting also contains several references to Occo's patronage and involvement in the artistic and religious spheres of Amsterdam. The landscape in the background may be a nod to his ties with the Danish king, Christian II, who was exiled in the Netherlands and sought Occo's financial and political support. The inscription on the ledge, in Melius singular, is Occo's personal motto, meaning remarkable in goodness. This motto reflects his humanist values and his dedication to improving himself and society. The motto also appears on a later copy of the portrait by Isaac Cleese van Swanenburg, which has the date 1551 and an inscription stating that Occo was 48 years old at the time. However, these details are erroneous, as Occo died in 1537, and the original portrait is usually dated to 1531, the year that should be read on the copy. The portrait of Occo can be compared to another portrait of him on the left wing of a triptych by Jacob Cornelis van Oostzenen, dated 1515, which Occo commissioned for the Heilige Steed Pilgrims Chapel in Amsterdam. In the triptych, Occo is accompanied by Saint Sebastian, while his wife is on the right wing with Saint Barbara. The central panel depicts the Virgin and Child with angels. The triptych shows Occo's devotion to the Catholic faith, as well as his patronage of local artists. Occo was also active in embellishing the Heilige Steed with numerous works of art, and he commissioned prayer books with texts by the humanist alludes of Amsterdam.